take a look at the Huskies offensive line, and they've been very critical of themselves in Seattle media. What happened to them in the Oregon game?
I'm not certain if it was just the offensive line. The University of Oregon put a lot of players up front and played a lot of press man coverage and basically said that you won't be able to run the ball because we have more players up here than you do. So I'm not sure some of the plays were blockable based on numbers. I didn't see any glaring weakness of that group in relation to any other. I think Oregon did a really nice job of preparation.
The Huskies were thinking that they were going to see more of that out of you, even though they acknowledged that maybe isn't normally what they would expect out of you, but just because it worked week one, they figured they'd have to face it week two.
We learn as much as we can from previous opponents, but again, if it doesn't match our personality or what the formula we've had to have success, we really don't try to be anybody else. So it will more be our execution against theirs, and without giving away our game plan. I think most people that watched us play the last 2 years wouldn't say there's probably significant differences week in and week out, and that seems to work better for us.
Forget the X's and O's. You got to figure that their pride's been stung. I mean, that's a big game in the Northwest, and everybody knows they got run over.
It's a big game, and I think that, again, like any score, sometimes it's indicative, sometimes it's not, and I believe it was 24-10 for a long time in there, and then it got away from them at the end. My guess is they'll make significant improvement week 1 to week 2, like most teams do. Hopefully we do as well. And again, our focus really can't be on what anyone else is thinking or what anyone else is doing. It's only on us. It's always been about us. Our execution, our position mastery, our preparation, and the more we start wondering what they're going to do and how they're going to react, the less we're thinking about us, and that's been easiest to keep us consistent.
Just from a pride perspective, you got to figure you get a great effort out of them.
Well, I think that they gave a good effort in their first game. They didn't execute necessarily perfectly, but I think they'll try hard just like they did